Taking a look at USTC, we can see that USTC historically has come down to this accumulation range and has always marked the bottom. There's speculation that that is what's going on right now. However, we do not have confirmation that that is actually what's happening. You can see the 382 retracement is still acting as resistance at 2 cents. So as long as USTC is below 2 cents, there's no reason to assume that it's going to move higher. However, once it gets through 2 cents, we could speculate that 2.5 and 3.3 cents would be next, which means as long as we're below 2 cents, technically the move is still to the downside. You can also see a very large downtrend is still holding, and the downtrend meets the 382 at about 2 cents. So again, once we get over 2 cents, we could start speculating that it is finally bullish. However, below 2 cents, we can expect the price to continue to go sideways or down. Now, once we get over 2 cents and out of the downtrend, the 618 retracement is in play at 3.4 cents, and the 786 retracement is in play at 5 cents. In my opinion, getting over 5 cents would finally confirm the bull market, and we could start looking for much higher prices to potentially 14, 19, and 31 cents. Now, for the speculation that we can go back to $1, we would have to take the fib from the all-time high down to the low, and we can see that $1 isn't actually on one of these levels, which means that at some point we're going to have to see where the correction comes in, and that would potentially give us a fib for $1. So for example, if we get a big move, we can see that if this correction ends up being large, you'll form a fib up here at about $1.15 to about 58 cents. Obviously, this is a makeshift fib because it doesn't exist. We don't yet have levels to confirm that $1 is in play. But for now, we can potentially speculate. You can see from this high down to the low, and from this high down to the low, 20 cents comes up 2 times, which means 20 cents is potentially a top, as well as 14 cents. Obviously, we could speculate about these levels all day long, but in my opinion, there's no reason to at this time because we're still considered bearish. And once we get over these prices of 2 cents and 3.7 cents, then we can start talking about the much higher prices, in my opinion.